Okay, so when we last left off in the adventures of Nerdy Teacher's trip through her bullet journal, I just finished a spring conferences spread. So looking at my lovely index, oh yeah, started trying that. It's okay. Anywho, look at my index. I've been busy, so let's check out what I've been doing. First off, this is a Starbucks spending tracker, and it's supposed to help me stop drinking Starbucks peppermint mochas. And as you can see, I've done so good in the last 2 weeks. I've missed twice, and one was a snow day, so I don't think that counts. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stop going to Starbucks. I need to do it. I need to. Okay. It's mostly the money. That's really the only reason. Plus, then I have to get up a little bit earlier to get there, and yeah, who wants that? Ain't gonna happen. All right, so this quote is actually from a friend of mine's Instagram spread. Her name is Nikki Rojas. We were friends growing up, and connected back again through social media, and she has an awesome site called 13 and Market. It's perfect if you love that farmhouse, antique-y, chic-y look. It's just gorgeous. Let's just be honest. It's beautiful stuff. So definitely check it out. The link will be in the comments, so you can check it out there. My goal when I started this third bullet journal was to try a new weekly spread each week. This one, I cannot remember who influenced it. I think it was Alexandra Plans, I think. I'll check for sure, and then I'll make sure and put a link down in the comments. It's always my goal. I mean, it's tough with social media to give credit all the time, and I try really hard, but you see something on Pinterest or on Instagram or on Facebook, and you're like, oh, I want to try that, and I forget who I saw it from, and I feel really bad. Like, I really, truly, honestly want to give credit where credit's due, and that makes me feel awful if I can't. So if I borrow your idea or use it in my journal, just know that I'm doing it out of the sincerest form of flattery that I can. It's because you're just so awesome. I want to be like you. So I was really proud of this one because I actually finished it. Usually around Thursday or Friday, I just kind of lose interest in the backswing. So now I've actually figured it out. I almost said backstroke. Who loses interest in a backstroke? Anywho, moving on. This one was influenced, this weekly spread was influenced by Jennifer. Again, link will be in the comments. I liked it. It was cute. It just wasn't for me. I think I'm more linear in my thinking. Speaking of which, I went and did the Myers-Briggs test. I try and do it like once every year, once every other year, because you change, and I could take this today and probably get a different result, although usually I always end up with ENT. Sometimes I get J and sometimes I get P. It just depends, but I'll take P. I mean, look who it is, like Steve Jobs and Thomas Edison and Teddy Roosevelt, Alfred Hitchcock. Yeah, I'll take it. Jon Stewart. I mean, come on, Barack Obama. All right. So definitely an extroverted person. I am a very big intuitive person. I really do focus on ideas, and I'm a thinker. Perceiving, prefer freedom and flexibility. That's where it's kind of like, well, yeah, but I do like routine. So then again, I'm not using a regular planner, so who am I to think? Okay, so the story behind this one, this was supposed to be kind of one of those cool, like, monthly, weekly drawing challenges. Yeah, it didn't work. So I started making these boxes all funky, and I don't know. I didn't plan it. I didn't pencil it out. I didn't measure it. It just was organic, and so it kind of went weird. But in my goal, not to waste any pages or anything like that, I went and turned these all into some retro-looking television sets complete with little television signal bars in behind, and made a spread that I could be proud of as far as shows I want to watch or watch again. Like, I've seen all the Walking Deads and I've seen all the Game of Thrones, but usually it's when I'm doing something else. So this time I actually want to watch them. I could have put Lost on here, but I've never seen Mad Men, Breaking Bad, or Dexter, or House of Cards, all this stuff. And yeah, someone was really kind to point out that I misspelled Santa Clarita Diet instead of Santa Clara Diet, but Maybe they're neighbors or something. So this is finally a spread I like. I like it a lot. This one is based on the work of my Blue Sky Design. Oh my gosh, so amazing. And yeah, it's a lot of boxes and a lot of lines, but once you get into it, it really doesn't take that long to do. I mean, it's just kind of like, okay, moving, kind of going where you need to go. So I just love it. There's a place for checking mood and weather and wardrobe and how many steps I did, and even just areas of like cleaning and things like that. So it even kind of forces me to write smaller, which is not a bad thing, because sometimes my letters get whoopy and stuff. So, and whoopy is a word. All right. So speaking of how I never wanted to cover up a page necessarily, like glue it down if I screwed up. Oh, I screwed up. It happens. So I turned one page into a pocket. Oh, look, it's a pocket and a little manatee with "My life is a rainbow." So, yeah, I've kind of got addicted to washi tape. I have a problem with that. Okay. This is just, some song quotes that really speak to me. I'm going through some kind of tough times, and I mean, who doesn't need the Beatles in their life? It's awesome. I joined a teacher bullet journal group, and they were talking about like what you would include in your bullet journal, and I had this from a previous bullet journal, and I don't know if that's like taboo to take things from a previous bullet journal and put it in your new one, but hey, it works for me, and I didn't want to rewrite that, and I like the pencil. It turned out good. Apple's not bad. Okay. Thank you to the Pigeon Letters for having such an awesome book. I'm using it to try and learn some brush lettering. It's working. It's getting there. So we'll see where I go. I don't know. It's tough. I'm just such a printer. So I went and I looked at some of the layouts and trackers I did. See, that's gorgeous, but then this gets all wonky, so I don't know what's going on. But some things I want to try in my new layout. Hopefully I'll be taking a video of that too, so you can check it out. Like what worked and what didn't, and if I need to improve on something. I haven't finished it yet because it's not the end of February, but this is just a monthly spread to talk about some accomplishments and memories and things that happened, as well as things I want to stop doing or start doing, and then my currently little thing. I've done that before in the past, and I just kind of like it. So I actually used to do that when I had an Erin Condren planner. It was my first attempt to make it my own. I would make little stickers about that. Anywho, it's into March. Yay! I love Irish stuff. Everything Irish. So this is a look at the Rock Your Handwriting Challenge and Plan With Me Challenge. I'm excited. I did the Plan With Me Challenge. I got it all done. Yay! In February. So Rock Your Handwriting, we'll see if I can get it done. And this is fun. This is a blank page because I skipped it on accident. Who knows what it'll be? Something. I don't know. I'll stick something there. If I do, if I don't. That, again, bullet journaling. You do what you want where you want. It's kind of cool. All right. Sound like a 13-year-old there. Not that there's anything wrong with 13-year-olds. Okay. I teach them every day. So this is how I'm going to adjust what my Blue Sky Design did to include a place to grade things, included some little categories for my cleaning. I kind of tightened up the gratitude log. It was a little bit too big for my needs, just little things like that. Again, more boxes, but I like drawing boxes. I can sit on the couch, turn on the TV, and just enjoy it. Speaking of TV, my husband is a NASCAR fan extraordinaire, so I become a NASCAR wife, or widow. I am a NASCAR wife. I become a NASCAR widow every season, and of course Daytona started this weekend. So in an effort to be in solidarity with him, I listed all of the races that are happening, and I started on this page underneath here, but I didn't leave enough space on the bottom, and so it just looked really bad. So again, not to rip it out. I'm not ripping it out. I did glue it down, but I utilized the other side. So if you ain't first, you're last, and this is how NASCAR I am. Listen to this. These are the races of the regular season, and these are the race to the chase, or chase to the race, or whatever, the last ones of the season. Yay. And then all the ones in green are the night races, and I highlight those because actually I like the night races. I think they're kind of cool. Lots of sparks and woo, fun. Okay, finishing up, I added a few things to my little glossary in the back for sketchnoting. Added a few frames, bullets, connectors, icons, and then just kind of a pen test page. Some people have asked what kind of notebook I use. It's the, and I'm going to say it wrong probably, but it's the Leuchtturm 1917. This one is the B5 size, so it's the medium dotted one. I have gotten it in purple, I've gotten it in brown. I just go for the one that's the cheapest at the time. Isn't that just fun? So I'm a cheapie. And then this is something that I couldn't live without. I lost it this weekend. I didn't know where it was, and I was seriously having heart palpitations. I was like, well, I've got other rulers, I can use them. But I mean, this is what I love about this one. I got at Michael's, I think, or maybe Amazon, who knows. But it has the little minor lines within it. We used to call these picas when I was yearbook in high school, and so it's got these little picas, and so that helps me with like when I want to draw like over top something. For instance, like this, when I want to go with a box over, because I can line it up. So I adore this. This is my baby. I mean, I have a real baby who I love to death, but this would be my second child, and I will get it a seat in the car. The other thing people ask about is what I use for drawing. For the most part, I'm pretty, I don't know, brand loyal to Staedtler products. The other thing I use a lot, I use their pigment liners. I found they have a 4-pack at Michael's, but the 6-pack includes a little bit more options, and so that one is on Amazon as well. I'm a big Amazon shopper because I've got a toddler. So this is what I keep my stuff in. Now this is a Kipling. I ain't gonna lie, this was the most I've ever spent for anything related to bullet journaling. It was a pricey item, but it's really good. And I stuff mine to the gills and I throw it in a backpack every day, so it holds up really nice. So in it, rainbow color, of course, is my color pencils. Mostly Staedtler, the Norris color ones with the black line down them. Those are the ones I use for the lighter colors. And then I come back in with like, they're kind of like a triangular shape, the Staedtler watercolor ones. And I think it's just the lead. The lead's harder in the Norris color one, so that's why it's a little bit lighter. And some of the other things, yes, the glue sticks in there. For bullet journaling, I've gotten used to using these Pentel. This one is a brush pen. And then I also got a pack of just their regular sign pens. I have a few other things that I keep in here. Of course, I need to have my pencil at all times. Some smaller flares. I don't usually like to write in any color but black, so I just kind of keep it there just in case I have that. So, and then everything goes into a travel purse that I carry around with me at all times. Well, for the most part, as much as I can. So that's it. Hope you had a good time, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.